And thanks for staying with us tonight. Let's bring back our panel for discussion, Professor Michael Eric Dyson and Colonel Lawrence Wilkerson. Gentlemen, this has been a heck of a week for President Obama. A lot of disaster out there. Let's remember those who have lost their lives because of the weather in this country. And if Osama bin Laden hadn't been killed, we might be talking about the devastation in Alabama, as I mentioned, and how the government's response would have been good, bad, indifferent, as opposed to Katrina. The president went to Alabama on Friday. Didn't this president go really a long way with the American people today? Colonel, what do you think of that? This has been a very unusual week.
I got to tell you, Ed, I was doing On Point NPR show this morning out of Boston. Tom Brokaw was on, and we did a call-in, and a guy called from South Carolina, my home state, and the first thing he said was, I'm going to vote for President Obama. I wasn't going to vote for him before, but he's done it well now. I'm going to vote for him.
Is this a game, Michael, is this a game changer?
Without question. I mean, and it's on a critical, if you will, battlefield in this foreign policy where the president was seen to be vulnerable because he had not had military service and he was not expected to act with dispatch. And yet he's done something here to organize the unity of Americans around this particular goal and interest. And I think that people now see him in a different light. They begin to see him as more executive command. They see him as a person in charge. If you saw that brilliant piece you played when John McCain is debating him and he's saying Teddy Roosevelt, you know, talk softly and walk with a big stick, and here he is being found to be Roosevelt-like.
Colonel, what about getting Osama bin Laden's hard drive? We may be seeing the benefits of this raid for years to come, or is that a bridge too far? What do you think?
Well, I think if they did get something like that, that's probably pretty good. I would prefer that they had gotten Ayman al-Zawahiri at the same time they got bin Laden, because after all, bin Laden may be the charismatic leader, but Zawahiri is the brain trust. So I'm wondering where he is right now, and I'm wondering when we're going to get him. I hope whatever they got from bin Laden will lead us to him.
Well, there could be a lot of information on that and could set back al-Qaeda for years. Your thoughts on that?
Well, it could. I think we've already set them back badly. I'm told by the guys in the agency that maybe 100, maybe 200 operatives left. That's a pretty significant reduction in what we were estimating they had when we began this in 2001, 2002. So I think we've set them back. And I think there's been a tremendous program by the NSA, which I can't talk about, but that program really got these couriers into action. And a courier is the way we got to bin Laden. We forced him, by the programs we started, we forced him to use couriers to do everything. He couldn't talk on any system, and he couldn't use any banking system or electronic transfer system, so he had to go to people. And people is what led us to him.
Michael Eric Dyson and Lawrence Wilkerson, great to have both of you with us tonight. I could do this all night long. You guys got great information. I appreciate your time. It's been nearly 10 years since that awful day in September, and I'll talk to the mother of a 9/11 hero and a New York City firefighter who led the rescue effort at Ground Zero. How are they dealing with this? We're right back.